my name is Amanda Bull, and I'm running for sophomore class president. I want to be your next president because I want to make Hazen a better place. I understand that this might not be our favorite place in the world, but we're going to be here for another 3 years, so I want to make it the best experience that I can. I will do this by fundraising and doing more fun activities. Every time the announcements come on saying the freshman class has no money, I feel disappointed. I mean, I know I don't want to pay a crazy amount for prom. Do you? No. So I will work to make our class more of a community and make our class more money. I am qualified to do this because I have 3 years of leadership experience and I have been in fundraising a lot. I want to see our class succeed over the next few years and be the best it can be by working to improve school spirit, fundraising, and to create a better community. Vote for me for sophomore class president.
Hey Highlanders, I'm Maris Lawson and I want to be your sophomore class president. I'm already so excited thinking about what I can do this year. This year I have many goals, including fundraising and increasing our class's school spirit. I think I would be a great president because I'm already involved at Hazen as a cheerleader, and this past year on the squad, I was voted most dedicated and most dependable. These qualities of dedication and dependability are what I can bring, along with leadership, honesty, integrity, and a passion for Hazen. I love this school so much, and I want the class of 2022 to love it too. We spend 6+ hours a day here, so I want to spend it making memories to last a lifetime. As president, I want to spend more time this year asking what you want to be sold for fundraisers, and what you want to talk about at class meetings. I want you to bring your ideas to the table. As president, I'll work with your vice president, secretary, and your spirit rep so that your ideas can be heard. I want to take time to know the thoughts and opinions of class of 2022. Make sure to vote Maris for president because I'm forever true to the green, gold, and blue.
Hi, I'm Ella Cowell and I'm running to be your sophomore class vice president. I feel as though I qualify because I have a good work ethic, dedication, and I was a class senator. By being your next vice president, I hope that we'd be able to do a lot of fundraisers and events to raise money for our class. Raising money will allow us to do more in the future to make your high school experience even better. I would also make sure everyone was heard, whether it be about contributing to t-shirt designs, activities, or really anything else. Hazen should be a place for everyone, and I hope I'd be able to make it that way.
During freshman year, I had a blast. I made new friends, found new passions, and got to know what Hazen was all about. I learned that Hazen is a place of unity, learning, and helps to set you up for the rest of your life. But I'm getting ahead of myself, because personally, I want to enjoy my high school years while I still can. And to do that, we need to start now. Hi, my name is McKenna Kelson, and I'm running for your sophomore class vice president. Now I bet you're wondering, why should I even be listening to your speech? Why should I just fall asleep right here, right now? And trust me, I get it. I've been there. But you need to wake up and realize that as a class, we have some work to do. We need to start fundraising as soon as possible so we can do fun and cool things in the future. And I have so many ideas on how we can get there. We also need to create more unity throughout our class so we can create those high school relationships that are the most memorable. I've had a lot of experience getting things done, as I was 7th grade representative at McKnight, 8th grade vice president at Risden, and 9th grade secretary treasurer at Hazen. And I've been in leadership for the past 4 years. This school means a lot to me, and I know it's school, but it's also a place where I can be myself around the people that mean to most to me. So for all these people like you, I want to make this place the best that it can possibly be. So I hope that you will vote for me, McKenna Kelson, for your sophomore class vice president, and I thank you for your consideration.
Hey class of 2022, walking in as freshmen, we became Hazen's biggest class of almost 500 students. We were towering in with as much diversity as you can get. So just by looking at us, anyone can see that we not only have the numbers, but we have the diversity to address any change we see fit. The only problem is we haven't taken the time to listen to each other. I bet none of us can even remember everyone's name. So how do we voice positive and fast changes to Hazen? Well, my name is Sydney Harris, and Hazen to me has potential to shape us into the people we want to become. Because what makes Hazen different from Renton and Lindbergh is not the building, it starts with us. I didn't even realize this until I became a part of Hazen's volleyball and track team. Having each other's backs even when we knew no one would come out of it, and supporting each other's individual problems only made the team stronger. This feeling of community is what has inspired me to run for vice president. The one thing we have in common is to get through high school, we need our aspirations and needs supported. So despite all of our different backgrounds, we all share this necessity to feel like a community. So with you electing me as your VP, we will have an even closer link to the exec board to voice our ideas and concerns while we continue to build relationships with each other. To ensure this, I want to look for alternative methods other than the traditional PEP assembly to build a fun and spirited community. So if 500 people can find one thing in common amongst ourselves, then there's no doubt we can speak with a common voice. Vote me, Sydney Harris, as your sophomore vice president of 2020.
Hey there, class of 2022. I'm Carolyn Claudson, and I want to be your sophomore class secretary treasurer. For those of you who don't know much about me, I was on the varsity Hazen swim team. Being part of this team has obviously taught me the importance of teamwork and has given me the traits, but it has also taught me how to be an amazing leader and a good friend. I intend to make sure all of these traits represent and help me be the best secretary treasurer if elected. If I am elected, one of my many goals would include fundraising a lot so our prom is super awesome while also having super cheap tickets. I also have many ideas to share with everyone and make sure we have plenty of money for this to happen. To me, Hazen is first off school, but it is also a meaningful place because I, just like everyone else, come here for 6.5 hours every day. However, I also see Hazen as a way to connect with new people each day. I think that this is an important quality that will help me achieve being a good secretary-treasurer because I will already have the ability to talk to everyone in our class and make decisions as a whole instead of just our exec board. I think that the most important thing to do for our class this year is fundraising as well as class bondings. Thank you all for listening to me talk, and just in case you forgot, if you want a secretary that is the best, vote for Carolyn to sort out the mess.
Hey upcoming sophomores, I'm Nari Kulos, and I want to be your treasurer and secretary for the 2019-2020 school year. Being a Hazen driller and also being able to attend Japanese school every week, I've learned how to be accountable for myself and for others. These programs have also taught me to be responsible, organized, and most importantly, to put in my best efforts into things that I care about. I strongly think that these are the qualities you want in your class officer. If I become your secretary, I will make sure all meetings run smooth so we have more time to discuss about the important things like your questions, comments, and concerns. As your treasurer, I will make sure we are in line with our budget and no preventable mistakes are made. I will strive to make Hazen an even more accountable and trustworthy environment, and I hope you consider me as your secretary and treasurer because remember, you vote for Nari and you won't be sorry.
Hey Islanders, my name is Sam Wilson and I'm running to be your sophomore class spirit representative. I've had so much fun being your freshman class president and I can't wait to keep this momentum going for the next 3 years. As spirit rep, I want to make this environment as fun and welcoming as possible. I know that I may be running unopposed, but I'd still love your support. Being on the soccer team this past fall has taught me teamwork skills, and being in leadership has taught me how to work under pressure while still doing quality work. I was inspired to run for this position because this is the very first year that this position is available. I want to lead a pathway for future spirit representatives. Although this next year may be a little bit of a learning period, I still want to hear your concerns and work with my exec board to solve them. I can't wait to have a positive and exciting sophomore year with you all, so make sure to vote Sam for Spirit Rep. Go Highlanders!